take her time. She's a little bit distracted at the moment, so she won't be joining us. That's the Federal Controller of Works, Lagos State. She just called just a few minutes before the show that she would not be available to join the conversation. But of course, we still need to go on, because right here at Mainland 98.3 FM, the conversation continues. Nothing holds us back. Today we're going to be discussing the third mainland bridge construction and inner roads in Lagos. And very soon we'll be opening up the phone line. But before then, the federal government yesterday shut down the 𝗪𝗪𝗁 𝗪𝗪 section of the third mainland bridge in continuation of the comprehensive rehabilitation works on that particular bridge. And Mrs. Olukorede Kesha, the Federal Controller of Works in Lagos State, who was supposed to be our guest, was on ground to supervise the closure. And she said that the closure of the bridge would be done in 2 phases daily, adding that traffic will be diverted to different carriageways at different times to mark the beginning of the rehabilitation. I'm sure we've also been following the story as regards the intersections and alternative routes and all. The closure is at the intersection where motorists coming from Ojota to connect the third mainland bridge to the inland bound carriageway. All right, and this is to allow motorists use the bridge while the rehabilitation works continues. Now, to put it, much more explicitly, motorists from Iyanoworo, toll gate Ogudu or Ibadan can no longer use the island-bound carriageway. So they will have to go through Gbagada, Anthony Ikorodu Road, Western Avenue, Funshaw Williams Road to Kata Bridge or Eco Bridge going forward. And this is going to be a daily thing. So in the morning, you have access from midnight to afternoon the next day, while in the afternoon, Adeniji to Iyanoworo bound to have free access from 1 p.m. till midnight. I don't know if I got that correctly, so we can have a bit true understanding or have a true picture of what the rehabilitation the process is going to be all about. So mainland inbound Lagos Island Lane will be open from midnight to afternoon, while those who want to come from the island to the mainland will need to use Eco Bridge. I hope we are able to understand that, and I hope that rightly captures what exactly this is going to be doing. And this is going to be for 8 weeks. Yes, that's the plan. It's going to be running for 8 weeks, and it started yesterday, January 9th, 2023. There's been some travel advisory that has been pushed forward by the Lagos State government, and so what we have is that in line with the plans to close the bridge for repairs, the Lagos State has issued a travel advisory to ease the burden of commuting and ensure seamless movement for residents. So, the Commissioner for Transportation, Oluwaseun Oshiemi, who made the disclosure, said the closure is part of ongoing works and all of that. And as I've already, rightly highlighted, okay, yes, thank you. The rotation that's going to be happening from morning to noon, that's for those going to the mainland, to the island, and from the island to the mainland, you have to use Eco Bridge. So now, as regards road users, we have been advised to cooperate with the state traffic management officials throughout the duration of the repairs. And let's not forget that this is in line with the fact that from the second week of 2024, there are 2 phases of this particular closure, and it started yesterday by 11 a.m. So motorists are thereby advised to use the following alternative routes and links, which are as follows: Ojota Ikorodu Road, Funshaw Williams Avenue, Eco Bridge, Akpogbon CMS, and Ojota Ikorodu Road, Jibowu Yaba Oyinbo Ido, Kata Bridge CMS. So motorists can make use of Gbagada Anthony Ikorodu Road, Funshaw Williams, Eco Bridge, Akpogbon CMS. So it's advised that you please cooperate with traffic management officials that have been deployed to manage traffic and ensure hitch-free movements to minimize discomfort during this repair period. And of course, there's going to be a lot of inconveniences. Now, the story here, or the angle here, is why there's always so much focus on the third mainland bridge, and is it worth all of the inconvenience that a lot of Lagosians are going to be going through? The traffic yesterday was out of this world. There were a lot of complaints coming in, and people were missing appointments and all of that. So at the end of the day, is this a temporary situation that is for the bigger picture? Or is this something that, why don't we do it once and for all and let's get it over with? This is the first of 2024, but in 2023, that particular bridge was closed a number of times as well, causing a lot of inconvenience for Lagosians, and it's becoming a serious issue. And some people are also of the opinion that more focus and attention should also be pushed to the inner roads in Lagos. That's another thing that a lot of people are, seriously complaining about. So even if we say, okay, we're ready to and willing to take some of these alternative routes, even the inner roads, and being paid inadequate attention. Say, for example, we've been getting a lot of complaints from the Idioro, the Agege-Motor Road, the Idioro side of Agege-Motor Road in Mushin. There's a lot of complaints that have been coming from that particular place. So, what do you think that this rehabilitation of the third mainland bridge, do you think a continuous rehabilitation of the third mainland bridge is something that we may have to endure for now for the bigger picture, or maybe we should focus on the inner roads first before we move on to all of these other bigger ones where it's causing a serious cause for inconvenience for a lot of travelers? All right, that is the big talk for this morning. My name is Omobola Sandra, and you're on to Mainland 98.3 FM. We'll take a short break and we will be right back. Please stay with us.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
Welcome to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Here is easy. To bring normalcy and redecorate is more difficult.
General elections in 2023 have created conversations and consequences that will live with us for years to come. From the executive to the judiciary, legislature, media, and the people, organized labor, and civil society organizations, issues that will continue to shape the future of our country needs continuous probing and interrogation.
I see the greater objective for the party, and let me tell you, I've told the PDP in some locations that, gentlemen, be careful. Better men have founded parties that have gone into oblivion. Where's the party of 𝗪𝗪𴏞? Where's the party of 𝗪𝗪𴏞? Where's PRP of Rimi? Political parties must be nurtured, they must be reinvented, they must be true.
Join 𝗪𝗪𝗀𝗡 Akínyẹ̀dé and Said Fuad on Midweek Politics every Wednesday, 1 to 3 p.m. on Mainland 98.3 FM for thought-provoking conversations, voices from the top, engaging interviews, in-depth analysis on all matters around politics, policies, and governance. Midweek Politics on Mainland 98.3 FM, bringing the right perspectives to everything politics.
Critical conversations in the political, economic, and social space has become extremely important.
There's a need for a lot of people, not even the political party, those in the civil society, those who believe in Nigerian emancipation of people from the shackle of poverty.
More than ever before, Nigerians now deserve to be heard. We all need a voice.
Nigeria of nowadays, we are suffering. People come on Gary, we can't buy Gary again. Gary has come as a cocaine. Food we can't buy. Rice we can't buy. We can't beat our.
Join Saheed Fuad every Thursday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Mainland 98.3 FM to lend your voice and speak to the real issues affecting the Nigerian state. Open Forum. Your time to talk is now.
What'd you have for breakfast?
We are the sound of Lagos, and this is Mainland 98.3 FM.
You didn't see that coming, did you?
Thank you for staying with us. Time check is 10:15 a.m. and you are still on to the big talk. And the big talk for today is the Third Mainland Bridge closure and inner roads in Lagos. So the phone line is open 0913 600410. You can call in and share your experience as regards, your commuting experience yesterday as regards the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge, how it affected you, and how you think that the government can do better as regards, this closure, because a lot of complaints have been coming in. The traffic, the gridlock has been out of this world yesterday, and people missed appointments, people missed very, very important, meetings and all. And people have been talking as regards, the repair or rehabilitation of the Third Mainland Bridge, and whereas inner roads in Lagos are being neglected. The fact that there are a lot of roads inside of Lagos and the streets of Lagos that also need some attention, and if only some of the attention that's being paid on the Third Mainland Bridge can be paid to these ones, maybe things will be a little bit easier for Lagosians. But then we have been getting reassurance in time past that the Third Mainland Bridge is structurally okay and is safe for use and all of that. But time and time again, we have been getting notices of closure of the Third Mainland Bridge for rehabilitation and repairs. What were your thoughts as regards, the recent closure? And this is going to happen for 6 weeks, which means that for those who are going to the Lagos Island, the Third Mainland Bridge will be closed from midnight to 12 in the afternoon, while those who are coming from the island to the mainland, you will need to use a co-bridge. So, what are your thoughts as regards this particular one? I mean, there's just a lot that's going around. Residents are complaining. A lot of people are complaining. Some road users have even complained that there's no problem with the Third Mainland Bridge. It is safe, it's comfortable for them. Motorists, that is. So, what exactly is going on as regards, the repairs going on Third Mainland Bridge? And also, let's have a conversation as regards inner roads in Lagos. Some people are of the opinion that there should be more focus paid to the inner roads in Lagos due to there's a lot that's going on inside, especially during the rainy season, roads that do not have drainage systems, and all of the inconveniences that a lot of people face inside. Some people can't even park their cars in their garages because once the rains come in, you can't even drive into your streets. It's all right. It's the flooding has taken over the streets. So let's also talk about inner roads, and what are your suggestions for the Controller of Works or the Ministry of Works, as regards inner roads in Lagos State? And also, what are your thoughts? And share also your experience as regards commuting to the island or from the island on Third Mainland Bridge and the inconveniences that the closure may or may not have, placed on you. The phone line is open 0913 600410. 0913 600410. That is the number to call to share your thoughts, or you can send a text message or a WhatsApp message on 0913 600430. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube. You can drop your thoughts and your comments on our live chat section on Facebook and YouTube. This is the Big Talk on Mainland 98.3 FM, and today we are discussing the Third Mainland Bridge and the inconveniences that comes with it. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
That's Sandra.
Oh yes, correct. Yes, Barrister Peter. Good morning.
Yeah, God bless you.
Amen.
One of my friend, Mark.
Oh, he's well, thank you.
Very good. This issue of Third Mainland Bridge we are talking about, like most other things in Nigeria, to tell you the truth, because
sometimes it's not good to make a sweeping statement. But the way Nigeria is now, that is where we find ourselves. Everything we talk about is problem is riddled with corruption. It's riddled with corruption. Whatever these people, Ministry of Works is doing, there is no sincerity. They have turned that Third bridge into a money-making venture. And I want to suggest to you, Madam Sandra, that the Federal Controller of Works should be invited to a program of meeting the people. Let people call in and ask him questions. Because that Third bridge has been closed many times. And yet, no head, no tail. We cannot continue to accept this level of incompetence. You know, 𝗪𝗪, I'm aware, was in charge of constructing that thing initially. So I don't know why they are not involved now, because we can't trust Nigerian Ministry of Works. We can't trust them. It's that bad.
Right.
You know, so yes, so they should look at the possibility of inviting 𝗪𝗪. You know, it has reached that level. These are the only people we can trust. The corruption in this country is killing. You know.
All right.
So that is my suggestion.
Thank you very much, Barrister Peter Oko, for sharing your contribution this morning. We appreciate it here on the Big Talk. This is still Mainland 98.3 FM, and I've just got information that we can now connect with the general manager of LASMA. Is willing to discuss as regards, how traffic will be managed during the period of the closure. So we'll be having Mr. 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪 joining us via the phone line very, very soon. You can still call in if you'd still like to, drop 1 or 2 cents as regards the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge. Share your thoughts. Let's talk about this. Do you think it's a necessary inconvenience that we all have to go through now for the bigger picture, for our future? Or do you think that more focus should be done on our inner roads in Lagos? There's just a lot that needs to be done as regards our inner roads in Lagos, as against the Third Mainland Bridge. Let's have that conversation. The phone line is open, 0913-6000-410. That is the number to call. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. So as we connect, try to connect with the GM LASMA, that is Lagos State Traffic Management Agency, would also like to share with you that you can drop your comments via the phone line as well. Hello, good morning, sir. Hello? Hello? All right, and as we do that, let's not forget that the federal government has, of course, we've been seeing the island. It will be open for us from the mainland. That's what the closure is, all about. So, in the morning you have access about till midnight. That is what we have. Hello, good morning. That's what we have, on ground now. So not to worry. We'll have the GM of LASMA that have been put in place to ensure that people are not too inconvenienced. Or what are the how will traffic be managed during the period of closure? So a lot of people are not very comfortable sitting in traffic. That's one thing that I have noticed. And with this closure happening for the next 8 weeks, yes, it's not the first. Some people are already used to it, but then it's a serious issue, especially with the traffic that we saw yesterday as the first day of the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge. So this is still Mainland 98.3 FM. You're listening to the Big Talk, and my name is Omobola Sandra. I'll be right back.
critical conversations in the political, economic, and social space has become extremely important.
There's a need for a lot of people, not even the political party, those in the civil society, those who believe in Nigerian emancipation of people from the shackle of poverty.
More than ever before, Nigerians now deserve to be heard. We all need a voice.
Nigeria of nowadays, we are suffering. People come and Gary, we can't buy.
𝗪𝗵 every Thursday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Mainland 90 Open Forum. Your time to talk.
Enter.
Good morning, madam. Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, yes, we have the GM Lagos State Traffic Management Agency. Thank you for joining us, Mr. 𝗪𝗫 𝗪𝗪. We appreciate.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so let's get into it. As regards the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge, I mean, there's a lot of complaints that rolled in yesterday. The traffic was really, a huge deal for a lot of Lagosians yesterday. So going forward, what are the plans that have been put in place to mitigate, this particular situation that we have found ourselves? How will traffic be managed during this period of closure?
Yes, certain measures have been put in place. As we speak now, vehicular movement coming from 𝗪𝗀, moving towards the island that are island bound, they have a thorough fear now. Going to use the corridor to the island till 12 noon. By 12 noon and 1 p.m., they won't be able to use that route again. They are going to use an alternative route, which one of them is the Ikorodu Road. They can navigate their way from Ojota to Anthony or Banikoro to the whole stretch of Ikorodu Road. 𝗪𝗪𴄇 to Eko Bridge to the island. That is for people going to the island. Why the return journey from the island to the mainland? They will have a thoroughfare via the Third Mainland Bridge towards the mainland. Meanwhile, our men has been mobilized to cushion the negative effect at strategic locations. We have last man men. We've equally mobilized our recovery vehicles in case of any breakdown or any infractions that will affect free flow of traffic. We just want to appeal to the motoring public or the commuters. They should expect a delay in their travel time. Last mile is doing everything possible to make sure that the delay, whatever delay they experience, is not much. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, sir. But then I would also like to ask, what collaborative efforts are in place, with the transport workers and all of that as regards, easing traffic management during this closure? Because I remember some years ago when, this closure happened, there was some collaborative efforts that was able to also help the situation. But what's on ground as regards that now?
Yes. The major transport workers, the stakeholders, all stakeholders have been engaged before the closure started yesterday. Before we started the closure yesterday, all stakeholders were engaged. The Lagos State Bus Rapid Transit, which is called BRT, and the NBSL buses, the top management have equally been mobilized by the Lagos State government to move the commuters en masse. That's another alternative for the commuters.
Hello?
I'm with you.
All right. Now, what about security? What about security? Because, a lot of things happen during in traffic, in gridlocks. We see that, during when gridlocks are on the streets of Lagos, you see that people take advantage of that. People are robbed in traffic and all of that. So with this closure now and with the gridlocks that's to come with it, what are the plans or collaborative plans that have been put in place as regards security?
Yes, at the press conference yesterday, at the point of the closure, the commissioner of police for Lagos State was equally on ground, and I'm very sure he has mobilized his men At strategic locations, you will see policemen. Likewise, RRS too. They were equally informed too, and they are doing the needful.
Okay. All right, then. Thank you very much. I'm speaking with Mr. Dᴏ 𝗪𝗀, the General Manager at LASMA, and we're discussing, how they have been working as regards managing traffic during the period of the Third Mainland Bridge closure. I'd also like to ask, what are the platforms available for citizens' engagement with officials at this time? Because, maybe you find yourself in the situation where you're trying to navigate these alternative routes that you're not too familiar with, and you find yourself stuck or a little bit lost. So what platforms are available for citizens that would like to engage officials of LASMA during this time?
Yes, our men at all the strategic points across the states have been equally informed and trained to make sure that they are cautious, they operate within the ambit of the law. And in case where discretion is necessary, they should apply such, most especially for minor offenses. They should apply corrective measures. But in the same vein, we equally want to appeal to the commuters or the motoring public, especially the drivers, to please, they should jettison driving against traffic. We will not tolerate that, most especially on major highway.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. So are you saying that there are no platforms that, maybe toll-free lines or there are no platforms that we can reach LASMA on for clarification as regards certain, alternative routes whilst people are in traffic? I know that officials have been deployed. You have, as you've rightly, highlighted. But then I'm talking as regards platforms. I'm in the traffic and I just need some certain, clarification as regards some certain issues. What platforms are available for me as a motorist that I can use in order to get access to LASMA officials?
Of course, there are phone lines where they can reach us. If I'm permitted, I can route them out.
Yes, please.
Okay, the first one is, are you with me?
I'm with you, sir. Please go on.
Yes, 081
Mm-hmm.
299 28
Mm-hmm.
490.
Okay.
You get that?
Yes, I did.
Another one again.
Okay.
081 299 28 741. The third one.
Yes.
The third one. 081
Okay.
081 8044
Mm-hmm.
2004.
Okay.
That's the major line for the LASMA PRO, the Public Affairs Officer for LASMA.
Okay.
So they can reach us through any of the three lines.
Okay. I'll just take the numbers again, so motorists who are listening can also have the numbers written down. I have here, just as I lettered, 0812 992 8490.
Exactly.
Okay. I also have 0812 992 8741.
Yes.
Okay. I also have here 0818 044 2004.
Yes, please.
Okay, so those are the numbers that people can actually reach, and there will be people that would actually respond to these numbers.
Definitely.
To these people. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Now, I'd like to ask, what are the requirements? What would you require? What would LASMA like to say to the motorists to ease traffic during this period? What do you need for motorists at this time?
Yes, thank you so much. Ultimately, what LASMA needs from the motorists is their total cooperation most especially with our men on the field, and equally for them to adhere strictly to traffic rules and regulations at all times. With that, our job will be made easy, and they too we have free and seamless movement.
Okay, thank you very much. Just away from the Third Mainland Bridge closure, what some people may say that because the Third Mainland Bridge is closed, so all LASMA officials are deployed to alternative routes to ensure. I hope that there won't be any lapses or any sort in other areas that are not directly affected by the Third Mainland Bridge closure.
Definitely, there won't be. We have over 4,000 staff, and we just deploy almost 300 of them. So we still have a huge number left to cater for other areas in case of any traffic incident.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Bakare, for joining on the show.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right. Just before you go, Sam, just in case, we have people who would like to ask Mr. 𝗪𝗁 some questions. This is the GM of LASMA, so you can just ask directly now. The number you can call in on the show, 0913-6000-410. If you have any questions, of course, he's here. You can ask him directly via the phone line. So 0913-6000-410. That's the number to call for your questions as regards traffic management during this time of the closure of the Third Mainland Bridge, or if there's any traffic advisory that you would like to request, you can also do that now. But in the meantime, thank you very much, sir. Okay, we already have one. Oh no. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. This is your name and where you're calling from.
This is 𝗪𝗪 calling from 𝗪𝗪.
All right, sir. Please go on.
Though the question is not directly related to the topic you are treating now.
Okay.
That I just want to confirm from the last MD.
Okay.
If a vehicle was impounded for passing one way, and that happened after the first time, because the first time the governor gave that, what do you call it, executive order, that any vehicle impounded for one way should be charged, they should pay 200,000, or they log a vehicle after 6 months. When they sold off auction those vehicles that was impounded for that first 6 months, then the consequent one that was what do you call it, impounded, how did they treat their case? Because you know heard of anyone that maybe they want to do auction. And why I'm asking is that my vehicle was involved. So I want to know what is our fate? Are they still going to auction our vehicle? Because up to now I've not heard anything about my vehicle. And my vehicle is still there. Even though the circumstances surrounding my arrest, I can't call it one way. Because I didn't really follow one way. And I was just caught in the web of all these overzealous officers. So I want to know my fate at the end of the vehicle.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let's reconnect now with the GM. I really don't know. We lost him somewhere along the line. Please hold. Just stay on the show, of course, or stay tuned. We're trying to reconnect with the GM LASMA so he can attend to this particular question. All right, for those who'd like to send in messages, if you're unable to reach us via the phone line, the number is 0913-6000-430. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. So I would have loved to ask Mr. 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪 if it was LASMA officials that impounded his vehicle, though, because that's a very important question to ask. But then, thank you for standing by, sir. We also have another caller. So let's just... Hello?
Hello.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, sir?
My name is Abubakar. I'm calling from Papa.
All right.
My question is just general, it's not particular to this traffic.
Okay.
My car was kind of landed at Oshodi, coming from the Brown Street. So, what really happened is that, in fact, it was as if I was being robbed. I was coming on the street trying to go and make the bridge because I was going to pass through Papa. I want to climb through Papa to the expressway. Now there was an hold up right on the speed lane. So since I was just coming across this, trying to negotiate on the road because I was on the commercial on the other side of the lane, there was garbage distance. There was a garbage tank that was blocking by force.
Okay.
So they need to give me a chance for me to come in. All of a sudden I saw a last man was walking towards me, was just filming me. So I was asking what's the problem. When he comes to me, he said that he just said the gentleman was before I know he just opened my car enter. He now take me to under the bridge there. Before you know, I was just talking with the other guy, came out from the car. The guy just removed my car key. All of a sudden, he wanted to drive my car, so I had to follow him. So I thought when I now get to their station, I believe that whatever it is, my offense, it should have been, there should be a panel that will be, I will be part of that panel, whatever it is that my offense was, whatever you might have recorded. All of a sudden, again, this guy now just told me, just drive in there, drop the key, and that's just it. Just said he has sent the video to the group WhatsApp group. I was sitting with a woman there. Before you know, the woman was volume and watching. I don't know what he's watching. He said, "I know what you did was highway obstruction." Whoa. Before you know, these people gave me 50,000 naira to go and pay 50,000 naira.
50,000 naira. For what, sir? Hello,
madam.
Okay, Mr. 𝗪𝗪𝘁𝗀𝗃, I'm sure you heard, that particular. I would have loved to ask more questions, but we seem to have lost that caller. But is there anything you'd like to highlight from that call?
Yes, I would love a situation where the man can call back.
Okay.
I think I equally need some clarifications. But be that is me.
Okay.
There is a process. If any vehicle is apprehended or impounded by LASMA official for traffic infractions, we have a process. We don't just issue fine. We issue court referrals.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Sorry, I called back. I don't know why my call.
Oh, Mr. 𝗪𝗪𝗁, he has called back. So let's ask him the question now.
There was no any panel. There was nothing. They just gave me an account that should go and pay money to their access bank account. 50,000 naira. I went to go and pay that money. I was crying. It's not because of the money. Because this was just like a daylight robbery. Okay. If there was any offense, there should be a panel that they will set up. So that they will make me understand the obstruction that had caused on the highway at that particular period. There was something like that. I paid that money. Before when I was going, they tried to even buy my valuable in the car. So I realized that my car is not even safe. So I have to find the means of paying that money that Friday to take my car.
All right. Please hold on, Mr. We've lost him again. But Mr. 𝗪𝗪𝗁𝗃,
I'm with you.
Yes, he had just responded that there was no panel or whatnot, that he was just told to pay the money and he paid the money. I mean, what is supposed to be the process?
As I was saying,
yes, sir.
The process is, if any vehicle is impounded or apprehended for traffic infractions, getting to any of LASMA yards, they will issue a court referral. After a convincing evidence has been gathered, they will issue a court referral. The driver or the offender will appear in a mobile court. It is the magistrate that has the final say in whatever transpired. We are not a judge in our own case, except the driver or the offender ready to waive his right to go to court. There is a form for that process, and I'm so much interested in this case. one of my lines is among the line I rolled out earlier.
Okay.
That is 081-299-28741. Please let the complainant let him call me. I would like to invite him one-on-one. He should come. He has to clarify certain things.
Yes.
And if at the end of the day any of my men is found wanting, I assure you they will face the music there. Whosoever is involved is going to face the wrath of the public service rules.
Okay. All right then. Thank you very much, sir. Just one more call for this. Hello, good morning.
Hello, I'm 𝗪𝗪 calling back. Please give me a date, sir.
Can you come today? I'm available today. What about tomorrow? Today, tomorrow. Sir?
I will take a chance from my office tomorrow. Please give me a time, sir, tomorrow.
Between 10 and 12, is it convenient?
Yes, where would I meet you, sir?
Last my head office, Oshodi.
Yes, that's
let me call my direct line again.
Okay, sir. Okay, hold on, sir. Let me take my number.
Okay.
081.
Okay, maybe I will listen via the radio, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll call it again.
Yes.
We have the number. We'll call
Please.
it again.
I'll be expecting you tomorrow, please.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Abubakar. When you call, just tell him the person who called through mainland 98.3 FM, and the number is 0812-992-8741. Did I get that correctly, sir? Mr. Bakari.
I'm with you.
Is that the number?
Okay, my direct line is 081.
Okay.
299.
Yes.
741.
Okay, all right. That's the number. So, Mr. Abubakar, please do well to call that number so you can book an official appointment and meet with Mr. 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪, the General Manager of LASMA, so that all of that can be resolved. This is just to show, the length that will be gone to ensure that everyone is adequately taken care of as regards traffic issues in the country, in Lagos State. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, madam.
Good morning, sir. Please, you have just a few minutes.
I'm the one that called first. That said my name is 𝗪𝗪 pertaining an infant vehicle. The last man haven't give answer to my question.
Oh, okay. So your vehicle has been impounded since when, sir?
That was almost a year plus now.
A year ago.
For what offense, sir?
They said I follow one way, but I can say categorically, maybe if I say details with you, I was just caught in the web of all the 𝗪𝗪. This arrest was on from 𝗪𝗪 to to Yanoba, that empty road, and as early as 5:45 6 a.m. in the morning. I just want to turn at Alakija over bridge, and this bridge was very unique. I think that's the only one we have in Lagos. And all the stretch of the entire stretch of the road was still under construction. So I want to make a U-turn as if I'm going back to 𝗪𝗪. And it happened that there is a roundabout right on the top of the bridge. And this is a very unique road. So it's not as if there's hold up on the road. Nobody was following me. I was even afraid of maybe all these Ulums can attack person because it was very early and see that. But in the process of turning, I just see a whole plate that was packed. All the lights off, all the glass wind off, and as I'm into the up into the turning, the entire turning is not even more than 5 meters.
All right,
as
so
I'm into the up, I just see suddenly that this 𝗃𝗃 was moving towards me and blocked the road, and they just jump out again and following one way.
Okay, and your vehicle has been impounded since then. Were you called for any panel meeting or anything? Were you called for any meeting?
No, my number is right on the receipt they gave me. They said I should go and look for 200,000. That was the fine. But I'm unable to raise the money up to now, and I've not heard anything. I just want to know whether my vehicle.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Did you appear in a mobile court?
No.
Why Are you giving a court reference, sir?
No. The judge said I should go for the 200,000, and the case is actually with the legal director of Lasma. He said when I get the money, I should come back to him. That I'm unable to raise the money.
Since sir, for your case to be on the table of the legal director of Lasma, that means a court referral has been issued. One. Then secondly, sir, the law does not go to sleep. If actually you committed the traffic offense, which is driving against traffic or driving in a direction prohibited by law, you can be apprehended at any time. Lasma operates 24/7. We have a night gang. We equally have early risers. But be that as it may, sir, you can give me a call or come to my office at your convenience, sir.
I'll be very happy to do that, sir. So that I can explain the details. If there's anything.
No problem, sir. No problem. I will be expecting you, sir.
The name is 𝗪𝗪, so I can come at any time, sir. Or I should just give a call before.
If it's convenient for you, you can come today, sir. I'm around, sir.
I will give you a call when coming, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. You've been a big help today on the show, Mr. 𝗪𝗪, and we really appreciate you making yourself available.
Thank you so much, man. We are working for the public. It's taxpayers' money that is at work.
Thank you very much. That will be all for today with you, sir. We appreciate. Have a wonderful day.
You too, man. Thank you.
Okay, and that is the general manager Lasma who joined us on the show today, 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪 of Lagos State Traffic Management Agency. We're able to discuss, the third mainland bridge closure and how traffic is being managed during this time. Also with security, also collaborative efforts, with transport unions and co. And he was also able to attend to 2 cases, of people who were who had 1 or 2 offense with Lasma officials. So, I mean, it's also very important for us to play our part. Let's do our part. Let's do our role. When you look out for signs and you see all these signs on the road signs, let's just follow it. And, of course, we can't say that they won't do what is necessary of them, or we can't say that they won't do their job. But that's a wrap for today on the Big Talk. Thank you for joining us. Of course, the Big Talk happens, airs every Wednesday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Today was as regards the third mainland bridge closure and inner roads in Lagos. We were supposed to have the Federal Controller of Works earlier on, but she had to cancel due to some very important emergencies that she had to attend to. However, we'll see if we can get her on board for next week, or if not to worry. There's a lot to talk about. The conversation never ends, and of course the conversations are getting louder at this time, and that's why it's important for us to keep the conversations going. And this is the Big Talk, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Wednesday at Mainland 98.3 FM. And of course, still today, still coming up by 1 p.m., 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪 and Saheed Fuhad will be on air on Midweek Politics. Yes, we can't just talk politics only on Sundays. We decided that, there's a lot that's going on. Elections are still ongoing. The by-election is coming up in February. The courts are deciding 21 different gubernatorial, cases this week. 21 gubernatorial cases are being decided this week. With Kano State in focus, Plateau State is in focus. There's a lot, that's going to be discussed as regards, the trending stories on the political scene. So join 𝗪𝗪 𝗪𝗪 and Saheed Fuhad by 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. on Midweek Politics. And of course, Sage Babalola will be handling the Situation Room today, and there's a lot that we're going to be discussing as regards insecurity, what the law has to say as regards insecurity. It's a total package right here on Mainland 98.3 FM. All you have to do is stay tuned. The conversation continues. My name is Omobola Sandra, and this was The Big Talk.
You are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.